Companies are certainly, great companies are certainly doing some terrible things also in relation to gamification. I love these companies, so this isn't a slam against any of these in particular, but these companies that we think of, we hold up as companies that know what they're doing in everything they do, have made some mistakes. Zappos built out gamification, basically a virtual reality gamification piece, and what they failed to do with it, it was really intended to try and create a virtual shopping environment where you might see somebody wearing particular shoes and you would pick them. But one of the things that they failed to do was communicate that with their customers. So what value was that? They were awarding badges to customers for doing things. And they actually didn't really differentiate the experience much from their website, the way that folks generally, in research, the way that people generally are shopping online is a little bit more intuitive. They're looking for something in particular, and they love, the Amazon model is strong. They look for things that are like. They're not actually looking for, potentially a virtual world that they're shopping from. So Zappos' use of that failed, and they took it away. Google, no one ever can say anything bad about Google. You can say tons bad about them, but I actually like to be able to slam them a little bit. They built out something to actually get people to read on Google Google News, and they were awarding people badges for reading the number of articles that they actually read online. Now, the default setting was that the announcement of what you were reading was all private. So really, are people actually feeling rewarded by getting badges for the number of articles that they read? And then there was no competitive element to it because nobody else was seeing what you actually did. So Google kind of lost their way, I think, as it relates to how they actually deployed gamification in relation to some objective that they had. The two were not aligned. We talked a lot yesterday about making sure the design supports the objective that you're actually trying to achieve, and clearly that wasn't the right approach. And then Marriott built a Facebook game where they actually were trying to recruit potential hotel managers or executives. They built this out. They tried to get people to actually use it. They got 0 users. Nobody actually engaged with this app. It was all a game designed around hotel management. Now, I used to work in the hotel industry. Nobody really wants to work in the hotel industry. So really having people play that game is not particularly interesting. In addition, Marriott, who should know better than building out a game to recruit people for hotel management, when hotel management is a full discipline that you would go to school for and study for. So certainly, lining up the application for games and how, what objective you're actually after or what you're trying to achieve is critically important. And all 3 of these companies, although great companies, failed to think about that. And so just